Conservative writer commentator was fired from Cumulus-owned WMAL for this tweet comparing Kamala Harris's State of the Union look to a UPS worker. Quote, Kamala looks like a UPS employee. What can Brown do for you? Which is their slogan. Nothing good, apparently. The woke mob came after her, and WMAL, a station that built its reputation on free speech with the likes of Rush Limbaugh, caved to the cancel culture woke mob. Amber Athey is Washington editor for The Spectator, joining us right now. So, Amber, let me get this straight. You joked about Kamala Harris's outfit and WMAL, a Cumulus station, because no woman in America has ever laughed at another woman's outfit. They were so shocked at this breach of apparel etiquette that they fired you. Do I have that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, what happened is a bunch of left-wing activists who were actually upset about something entirely different. They were upset about my views on transgender children, decided that I needed to be canceled. So they decided to reframe the Kamala tweet as being not about her outfit, but about her skin color, reading racist intent into a tweet where there was none. And when they sent some angry emails to WMAL and Cumulus, those entities apparently agreed with them that it was racist and decided to fire me.
Wow. I want you to take a look at something. ABC's Jimmy Kimmel taking shots at Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene earlier this week. Watch.
She tweeted, Murkowski, Collins, and Romney are pro-pedophile. They just voted for KBJ. Wow, where is Will Smith when you really need him, huh?
Okay, so you're fired for making a joke about Kamala's outfit. Meanwhile, Kimmel suggests a sitting female member of Congress should get slapped around by Will Smith, and he keeps his job. What's your take on this?
The hypocrisy is the point. The left doesn't actually care about racism or homophobia or transphobia or any of these other virtue signals that they throw out and falsely smear conservatives as being. They are using those labels as a weapon to try to silence debate. And so they will twist and turn anything they can possibly get their hands on to use that to cancel conservatives. When it comes to people on their own side with the same politics as them, they can get away with whatever they want because they're saying and giving lip service to the right ideas.
Remind me just really quickly, after your departure, how many females left at WMAL? Just curious.
That's a good question. I believe there's only 2. And what's funny about that question in particular is that they added 3 female co-hosts to the morning drive time radio show in an effort to increase diversity. And if you go on the Cumulus Media website, they actually have a whole section on their website about increasing diversity. And I believe at one point we're even offering bonuses to employees who could recommend minority hires. So they go ahead and fire one of the few female conservative voices on one of their stations. They're just as bad in terms of hypocrisy as the left in general.
Okay. I want to talk about your latest piece, why the left really wants to sexualize your kids. You know, we see the left push porn, gender ideology in gov ed schools and call parents terrorists for objecting to it all. What's the thrust of your piece?
Well, I think it goes beyond these people being groomers or being pro-pedophilia. I think that's certainly the case with some of them if you've watched any of the videos that the Libs of TikTok Twitter account releases. But there's also a deeper indoctrination effort going on here. It used to be that the left started its indoctrination efforts in the universities, but they had to start getting much younger because conservatives were understanding what was going on. So now what they do is they use critical race theory to teach young white kids that their identities are evil and they should feel guilty. And then they offer them up a plethora of new identities in terms of the gender and sexuality type of identities, so that they can be back on the good guys team. And they encourage them to hide this new identity from their parents to drive a wedge in between them so that the children can continue to be indoctrinated in these radical ideas. It's a way of creating new woke warriors from even younger and younger generations of children.
Wow. And then maybe they could grow up to be executives at WMAL and fire people for making jokes about dear leader's outfit. I mean, you sound incredibly intelligent, might I say. I can see why WMAL wanted to get rid of you. I mean, glad they got rid. Look, you are welcome here on this program anytime because I've read some of your stuff after hearing about what happened to you, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's very smart, And I'm just astonished. I am astonished that a radio station that is historic, that has built its reputation, WMAL, on free speech, went ahead and did this to you. Do you sit there and wonder what world you woke up in?
It's very bizarre. I definitely thought working at WMAL that I would be protected, and I certainly feel betrayed in a lot of ways. And when you look at the executive structure that goes on there, it's simply untenable to have a media conglomerate filled with left-wing Democrats overseeing conservative content. There's such a perverse incentive structure there. And ultimately, I fear that other hosts are probably going to meet the same fate that I did, except if Cumulus is seeing all of the backlash they're getting now and hopefully thinks twice the next time something like this happens.
Well, you know, we conservatives, we value the Constitution and the First Amendment. Not everybody can say that. Amber Athey, thank you very much. Appreciate the time here on the Salcedo Show.